welcome to the Nashville Soccer Dads podcast, where we are slightly informed, slightly biased, and fully committed. We're going to tell you what's going on in the world of Nashville SC. I'm Jesse, joined by fellow Nashville SC lover, Val. All right, Val, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay, 2026 competitions available for Nashville SC. Here's what we got. First one, CONCACAF Champions Cup. This is the tournament where all the teams that won trophies from last year or somehow a team got in from the previous year, they all get a chance to compete for this trophy. Now, this is all the teams in the Canadian League, MLS, and Liga MX, right?
Yes.
Is it MX?
I just say MX.
Okay, let's say that, dude. That's what it is, right? Liga MX. So all these teams that won trophies compete for this trophy. This is kind of the biggest trophy, I would say, in North America.
Mm-hmm.
Our first game is February 17th against Athletica or Atletico Ottawa. I've never heard of this team. They're a Canadian team.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what the schedule looks like. It takes course, I believe, from end of February to end of April, I think, or somewhere in there. I don't know. We're slightly informed here. We don't really know.
I make things up.
Yeah. But essentially, we're playing our first game next week, and we're favored to win, hopefully.
Yeah.
But of course, if we win, we go to our arch nemesis.
Yeah. You heard my beef about this last year. Like
How do they do this to
what are the
us?
chances? This seems like
This is
fabricated.
rigged,
This
dude.
seems very fabricated. I looked this up yesterday because I wanted to get it right. So if let's just say we win the both legs of Ottawa or however it works. Is it
Yeah.
just best of two
It's
or aggregate?
it's
Is it
it's
aggregate?
the aggregate. So
Okay.
whoever has the most points from the two games
Okay.
wins.
Let's just say we win, right? So we go on to play again on the 24th. And then if we win that, we play Miami. Okay.
Yes.
And so if we count those two games and the Miami game, that's three, four, five, six, seven. In the last seven games, five of those have been Miami. Like,
Wow.
what the heck?
That's insane. And obviously Miami has our number. They know how to win against us. This Miami by far is our biggest rival.
Yeah.
They took it from us in the Leagues Cup in 2023
Yep. Great
at
game, by
our
the way.
own
But yeah.
stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah. We won one game
Of the three. Yeah.
of the three playoff games, but I think in the past, I don't know,
But they
10.
they outscored us 9-4. Like it
Now
was
here's
ugly.
here's the other thing. Like Miami is coming across really strong. They made all these cool new signings for 2026. However, they are missing Busquets and Jordi Alba, which
Yeah.
played a massive
Huge role.
role
Yeah.
in their attack. Busquets was by far the best midfielder, I think, in the MLS, in my opinion. Like he's the best.
Yeah.
And then Jordi Alba, of course, like, dude, that
And
guy,
Jordi Alba. Yeah.
yeah. So they don't have that. So can our attack and
Is
midfield?
did Suarez leave too? Or is he
No,
still
Suarez is
around?
still there, but he's
Okay.
probably not going to be a starter.
I knew there were talks about it. I just wasn't sure if he had thrown in the towel or not yet.
No, I think someone asked him about if he was going to retire, and he was like, "Why are you even bringing that up?"
Okay. Maybe I didn't hear talks. For some reason, I
Yeah.
thought those three were all kind of in talk, not in talks of retiring, but speculation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. So, Val, can we beat Miami? I know that Miami's like this is the one trophy they want to win. They've won the Supporter Shield, they
I,
won the MLS Cup, they won the Leagues Cup. Can
un,
they win this?
unfortunately, I I don't think so. It's going to be interesting how BJ plays the Champions Cup because I don't think he's going to throw a lot of eggs into this basket. He threw everything at the Open Cup, and I feel like he might do that again. If that's the case, or maybe Leagues Cup, maybe I'll throw because we're in the Leagues Cup this year, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
That's the next one.
I I I don't I think especially events against Ottawa or whatever, I think we're gonna see a mix of A and B team and trying some new things out and seeing what fits. I think is that's what we're gonna see there. And then Miami, I don't see a full showing. I don't think we're gonna throw a whole bunch of into that. Maybe. I mean, it's always a possibility because I think that's our biggest hurdle. I mean, who's coming up? We've got America, um,
Philadelphia,
Philadelphia.
Tigres,
So like,
Cincinnati. I mean, these are all strong teams. Seattle, Vancouver. Like, this is a tough
I mean,
competition.
it's the hardest. I mean, MLS Cup. I think most fans would put MLS Cup above this just for the fact of it being an American Cup. But this is the more prestigious, the harder to win for sure. And
For sure.
I don't see it in Nashville going for it. I think if we do go for it, I think we do have a chance. I think there is potential to go deep into this. Maybe not win, but I see maybe a semi quarterfinal run. But that's if we decide to go for it. And if you were to ask me if I would say no. I don't think we're going to go for it. But I would love to see it. I would love to see us go hard at Miami, whether win or lose. I would love to see us take it to them.
Yeah.
But
I will say that, so I don't wish any ill will against any player, but there was reports that Messi does have a hamstring injury right now. So that's good for us.
yeah,
We'll
yeah,
see if, I mean, hamstring injuries can last a while, so,
that's true.
but I know that they're gunning for this competition. I guarantee you he'll play this
He
for sure.
was he was injured at the start of last season too, wasn't it? Was it
Yeah.
not?
Yep.
And and the World Cup or not World Cup stuff, but there was another he was involved in another tournament for Argentina, I want to say, wasn't he? Called up for a couple of
Oh
games
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So Miami had a slow start
they
last
did.
year because of that.
They did. And, let's be honest, like DePaul's amazing, but like that team can't win without Messi. I don't think so. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely a good cornerstone of that team for sure. And any team he's on, let's be honest.
yeah, I
He's
mean,
Messi.
yeah. That's an
While
understatement.
we're here, I just Messi or Ronaldo, just
Oh, Messi, dude. For
okay,
sure.
okay. Me too.
Oh,
I just was curious.
yeah. Oh, I actually I like Ronaldo, but Messi's just got the complete thing going.
Complete package. I agree.
Class
I
act,
agree.
class act.
Nothing against Ronaldo, but
No.
my money and bets on Messi as well. Okay,
Yeah.
carry on.
Okay. So here's what I think. The last thing I want to say about this CONCACAF Champions Cup, kind of how we BJ went again. He went for the Open Cup. He put a lot of our BC team in the start of the Open Cup. We won, then he started sprinkling in some starters. I
Yeah,
think that's how it's going to go with this as well. Like
yeah,
he's gonna, have some of our starters on the bench to help out if he needs to sub them in,
yeah,
but I don't think I think we're going to play it. And the closer we get, if we start winning these games, if we win Miami, then he'll start putting in the starters, and then we'll go for it. But
yeah.
I feel
I
like
am.
that's his method there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it makes perfect sense, and I am excited to see this first Ottawa game on Tuesday, I think.
Hmm.
Um, because I'm really curious how he's going to come out. I don't think it's going to be our starters necessarily. I think he's going to be I want to try this. I
Yeah,
want to try, what if we do three in the back for I don't know. I don't think it'll go that crazy, but
drastic. Yeah,
I think we're going to see, maybe Benet, we might see, some of these newer players that we haven't necessarily seen play just to see how they play with different players. I mean, I know he did some of that in the preseason games and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get to can't watch any of those, but
yeah.
you
We'll
know,
see.
we'll
Yeah,
see. I'm excited. I'm excited to get back in the stadium too.
I love it. Yeah. Okay. Next competition we have on the calendar is the Leagues Cup. This is a competition between all the clubs well, not all the clubs, a select few in the MLS and a select few in League MX. Um, Seattle Sounders won it last year. amazing match against Miami. I loved it. Obed Vargas was the star. It got heated at the end there. It was
I
so
didn't.
stupid.
I think I watched the highlight reel of that one, but I don't think I didn't watch the game.
Oh, dude, the game was epic. Paul Rothrock, one of the I think so their coach Brian Schmetzer for the Sounders, he there was a season or there was a pre-game press conference with him, and they're like, like Miami has Messi. What are you gonna do? This is the League's Cup final, and he's like, yeah, but we have Paul Rothrock. And it was the best line. People made shirts about it, posters. And Paul
Nice.
Rothrock is like this academy grown player. And to put the cherry on top, Paul Rothrock scored the winning goal for Leagues
Nice.
Cup last year. It was so epic. You got to watch the game, dude. It's sick. Anyways, how do you think we'll do in this Leagues Cup?
I like I said earlier, I would love to see BJ throw our talent into this one. Kind of comeback kings. We made that deep run a few years ago, lost to Miami, but and I like you said, like I said, I think Miami's gonna throw everything at the Champions Cup, so maybe, but they're also, they've got some feelings towards this too, as far as, their runs towards the League's Cup. So I don't know what we're gonna see. It might be kind of similar to what you said, where we'll start out with just, some B team in the beginning and sprinkle in some starters, and then, oh yeah, we're doing great. Let's throw everything at it. I would love to see this to be, because I see this as a step up from the Open Cup.
Yeah.
You know, oh, we can mark Open Cup off our list. We did that. I obviously I would love to see him do well in all of them, but I don't want to see a deep run for the Open Cup again if it suffers the MLS Cup, or if it, to the detriment to any of these other ones.
Right. Like
That's
you don't
my.
want to see a deep run for the Leagues Cup from us. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I was mostly saying the Open Cup, but
Oh,
like I would
we're
I would
not in the Open Cup this year.
oh,
Yeah,
hey, well then
we're
it
good.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mm.
Let's go for the League's Cup. Let's do it. I think I think it's more attainable. I mean, it's roughly the same teams. I mean, you're seeing the same teams coming out of the League's Cup as you are in the Champions Cup. I think the barriers to achievement is a little less though. But honestly, I would love to see a deep MLS run. That's what I want to see from the team. What I've wanted to see from the beginning. We do okay, and then we get to the playoffs, and it's just kind of like, eh.
Yep. Yep.
I mean,
Haven't
we've
done it
always
yet.
made the playoffs, I think, every year, right? We've made the playoffs,
We
but
definitely we no, we didn't hit
last
the
year,
playoffs in 2024.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um
like that's where I would rather see all of our, eggs thrown to the MLS Cup. That's what I would like to see as a fan. That seems the most prestigious goal of mine.
yeah.
That being said, I don't mind some of a deep run in either one of these leagues, or in the Leagues Cup or the Champions Cup, especially if we can beat Miami coming out of the Champions Cup, awesome. But like as a fan, I want to see the MLS Cup. And
Yep.
honestly, I don't know if this year's the year. I think it's gonna be a deep run into the playoffs for sure. If all of these players that we picked up play together, which is still yet to be seen from, our standpoint, I think we got a great chance. We're finally getting that mix of attack that we've been desperately needing. We have a lot of the tools now to do it, so I just want to see it.
Yep. I'm with you there. Okay, moving on to the Supporters Shield. This is another trophy we could win. This is the trophy that's given to before the playoffs to the team that has the most amount of points. Last year, Philadelphia won it, which they were predicted to be one of the worst teams in the league. They ended up winning it. It's a prestigious award as well because it speaks to your form as a team, I guess.
It's more so on start to finish, season start to finish, a overall good showing from every game versus, oh, we beat that team.
Right. And I'm hoping that we do have enough depth to win this. Like we went through the 15 game unbeaten streak last season,
Mhm.
and then after that, I don't think we won a game for
It was
10
rough.
matches or something.
Yeah, it was rough after that.
Yeah.
I think we won some. I don't know if that's all competitions or what, but we had the Open Cup games that we were winning, but
Yes.
MLS we were not doing so
We were
hot.
not doing hot. So hopefully we're a top contender for this. Like when you look at teams like Seattle, Vancouver, uh, San
San
Diego,
Diego, yeah, because San Diego was runner-up what for this last year, weren't
yeah,
they?
they
Yeah,
were. Their first
man,
year,
first year, yeah,
but they
like
play good soccer, dude. I
yeah.
love watching them.
If we could get Dryer on our team, holy moly.
Dude,
Woo.
or Yepe Tverskov and Godoy, which we used to have, like
Yeah.
those guys are epic. Like,
Who who's that? Lozano? Is that
yep,
he
Lozano.
was he was for San but he's not on San Diego anymore, right? He
They're
got
trying
what
to they're trying to either sell him or transfer him right now.
do you think that I haven't again, I don't follow a whole lot of stuff, but was that a like a personality thing?
I think it was like they asked
That's
the general manager Tyler Heaps why was it a personality thing or was it a like tactical thing or locker room thing? And he said it was just a holistic thing, like the whole thing, the whole package of Chucky Lozano just didn't fit.
yeah,
So, that's as PC of an answer you could give, but
yeah,
I'm sure, I don't know, you could tell he was just a troublemaker, kind of.
sure. I watched I think two of their games and I was very impressed with Lozano. I thought who is this kid? Like this is like some of
Oh,
his
dude, he's like a Mexican star.
yeah, like I had
Yeah,
no idea.
yeah,
And I again, if I had to pick, I'd still want Dryer. But like,
yeah, yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
carry on. Side note,
Anyways,
cut all
yes.
that out.
No, no, no. We'll keep it in San Diego. I think they're a huge contender for this. And Vancouver, man. Those guys are basically coming with a fully
Oh
stacked team.
man,
Young.
when Mueller came in, it was like he defibrillated that team. Like it
Yeah.
just like boom, we're alive now. And it
Oh yeah. They have a couple guys on their team. Ocampo,
yeah,
um, still not fully sold on Brian White as their striker, but they have a very strong style of play, and I think they're
yeah.
gonna do good. Also, we haven't even mentioned LAFC. That's for another podcast, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've always loved watching Sun play.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he's
like
the best.
I mean, when him and Kane were working together in top form, like, oh my goodness. I don't follow much. I don't really honestly, I don't really follow anything but Nashville soccer. So like everything is through the lens of Nashville soccer.
That's why
Um,
we're the Nashville Soccer Dads, dude. That's why.
but like
Um,
I am curious like what is Tottenham doing without them? I'm sure they're doing fine. I'm sure they are. But like
we'll leave that to the other pundits. We'll listen in on those podcasts. Okay. Last competition and trophy that we can win is the MLS Cup. So we got the CONCACAF Champions Cup we could win. We have the Leagues Cup. We got the Supporters Shield, MLS Cup. So CONCACAF is a big maybe if we could get past Miami. Leagues
Mhm.
Cup is another huge maybe. It's just a very hard competition. Supporter Shield, if we can stay on form without injuries throughout the whole season, I think we're contenders.
Mhm.
MLS Cup, where do you think we line up compared to all the MLS teams?
I mean, I kind of already said it. I am seeing a deep playoff run from Nashville this year. And I don't know if that's just my desire or where I think they can actually do, but like that's where I'm feeling we'll end up. Maybe a quarterfinal run. I mean, obviously, I'd love to see a final. I'd love to see it. I would love to see a final in Geoda's Park. Like, I mean, if we make good on the supporter shield, it's very possible to take both of these home this year.
Yeah.
But like you said, there's going to be some other caveats. There's going to be some injuries. I mean, there always is something. It's going to be timely on when they happen. And at the same time, when they happen for other teams as well, and how we're going to do in our form. And, we've got a lot of new faces on the field this year. Whether they're going to start or not, yet to be seen. But like, I think I'm super excited. I want to see a mix up of play. I want to see some dang shots outside of the box. I don't care if they go in. Nahar provided a few of those last year. One spectacular that went in that I think surprised even him.
Oh yeah. The
Oh,
one
beautiful.
from
Like,
outside of the box.
oh yeah, way
Yeah.
outside the box. And
Oh
it was a
yeah.
volley. Oh
Oh
man,
yeah.
beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, all that to say, like, I'm excited to see us crossing the ball again and scoring, like with Espinoza. That used to be our whole game plan was run down the side of the field and kick it in the box. And there was Mukhtar in the box. Like the shortest guy on the
Yeah.
field is the
Yeah.
guy that you're trying to hit in the box. Like
Yeah.
this isn't working. Try again. But now we've got targets in the box now that we can hit. Espinoza's a threat, whether it's a cross or a cut back to the top of the 18. Nahar probably will be there, like you mentioned earlier. Like we've got some more tools in our bag now that we can
Yep.
throw at this. And I feel like in years past we've had a couple highlights and we've seen some of that starting to develop, but I think we're really going to see that this year. BJ's always been, possession. We're going to work it up from the back. Our counterattacking soccer worked that first couple of years, like no complaints there, and then it stopped working, and we kept doing it.
Yep.
Um, and it's good to see that shift. And I think this is my opinion again. I think mid last year where we started to see that drop off, we were having some locker room issues. That's totally
Mm.
my. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't have any insight into that. But it just seemed like we weren't connecting
Mm.
as a team. Um, and I'm hoping that we're going to see some of that this year. We're going to see some better camaraderie, some better working together, because that's going to, that team chemistry is going to translate onto the pitch, and we're going to see that. And I'm hoping that I don't be let down because I'm really excited about this team. I'm sad about some people we lost, but I'm excited from what I've seen for sure.
Yeah. I think we are a top five contender for the MLS Cup. I hope. Predictions can always be wrong, but based on our form and our team, it looks like we got a good chance.
Yeah.
Hey, well done. You made it to the end of the video. If you want to hear more slightly informed, slightly biased, but fully committed to Nashville SC info, be sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll catch you on the next one.